I'm Tina Jennings. Do I look gorgeous in this lighting? I love when we get to bring you something that gives a practical, functional use, whether it's for you or it's for gifting. If I said you needed something in an emergency situation, like the electricity went out, or you're in your car and your tire blew, or it broke down and you're in the dark, what are the two things you need? You need light, and you probably need something to charge up your devices. This is both. It is your power bank. It's also going to be your light, but this is collapsible. So when you're not using it, it's not now a problem of what am I going to do with it. This is from Nebo. It's the Galileo. It is 1,000 lumen, whether you're camping for the kids, in your car, in your garage. It has 6 different light modes. And instead of being $50, Lori Leland said, I'm going to bring it to you today, 40% off, and you're gonna find so many uses. 831-539. Lori Leland for $29.99. If it were just a light or just a power bank, right, I think it would be fine, but really it's a twofer.
Yeah, so, and check it out. It folds down teeny tiny small, so about 2 inches. Look at this. This is coming your way from Nebo. This is an incredible global brand. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They specialize in pro lighting, and what we love about this brand, they are out of Fort Worth, Texas, and they have sold over 30 million products worldwide. They're in over 40,000 retailers, and they've been in business for 20 years. So they have these really, really cool, innovative lighting devices that are some of the brightest lighting on the entire market. But what they also bring to the table is the fact that it's super versatile. So what we love about this one is it's collapsible. So it takes up virtually no room. Maybe you're pulling together that emergency preparedness kit, and you don't want to have to deal with one of these, right? This big, clunky, heavy flashlight we were all told that we needed to own for our emergency kit. This also relies on batteries. Those batteries are big, they're heavy, they're expensive. It's usually the C's or the D's. With your Nebo lighting, you are actually getting the Galileo Air here. This lantern is rechargeable, so you can recharge it over and over and over again, and totally collapsible as well. You even have a great hook back here at the back, so you can use this. Maybe dad is out working on one of the cars. You can open up the hood, hang it right there. You've got 6 different modes for lighting. 1,000 lumen, like you said, is that brightest setting. And this isn't like a flashlight, guys, where it just gives you a little tiny beam of light that comes out of it. This is going to illuminate up to 65 feet all around you. So imagine this for your campsite, right? Imagine this for sitting outside enjoying the beautiful weather. Imagine this for illuminating an entire room of your home if the power does indeed go out, which we're seeing power outages all over the country now. So this is such a great idea. Fully rechargeable, 1,000 lumens, 65 feet all the way around you, and this is going to run for over 11 hours, 11 and a half hours before you recharge it. So really usable, useful, practical. And what I love about Nebo is just inventive, right? Yeah. You can use it totally flat, prop it up with that stand if you want to, pull it out. It just means you can use it in every single purpose where you need lighting.
Well, think about if we ever had a power outage before and we were using maybe one of these, and you wanted to be hands-free, you would, prop it up either or lay it down, and then it would just be a singular light that goes out. That one beam, right? But this, you plop it down, somewhere in the room, and the whole room now has light. You're not having to buy multiple lights now, right? Because it's able to do all of them. Because look at this. It's rechargeable. It's just like everything else in our life, our phones and our watches and our earbuds and everything. You just charge it up, and when you're ready to use it, boom, you place it on your coffee table or in the dining room or on your nightstand, and the entire room now has light. Then what's the one other thing we're gonna need? Because we're gonna want weather updates and all of that. Plug in your phone, be able to use some of that juice to now charge up your phone or your tablet or whatever it is. That's why this is really $50, because it's 2 things in one. Exactly. Something that gives out 1,000 lumen, but because we have a great relationship with Nebo, it's 40% off. For $29.99, you basically can light up an entire room. Or I was saying Riker turns 4 here in a couple of weeks.
What?
And I know, right?
Already? Oh,
you
gosh,
mean, that's what I was saying too.
Where is the time going?
He has like an opinion. He's getting
He's like a person. He's not a baby.
Like
he's a boy.
He's like on spring break and doing things. I don't know. He's like growing up so fast. But my mother-in-law was like, can you send me some ideas on what to get him for Christmas and his birthday and everything? And my husband's like, I think flashlights. Like he loves going out in the backyard, or he loves, doing hide and seek, or we have a little tent for him that he always goes in. Whether you're 4, you're 40, you're 84, man, you're woman, no matter what part of the country you live in, this is a for everybody gift.
It really is.
Yes.
It's practical for emergencies.
Yeah.
It can be fun for kids. It can be fun for the whole family. If you need that illumination, maybe you're out camping. I know my in-laws have a very small camper and they love to go camping, so they have to be very meticulous with their packing because they don't want to take up too much room in their camper. This is perfect because when you're not using it, it folds down to a couple inches and takes up virtually no room. Maybe it's even in your junk drawer just in case you need it for that power outage, or maybe it's in your emergency preparedness. But like you said, this is a true 2-in-1. So not just a flashlight, but think about the power banks you typically have to buy to charge your phone. Now, instead of buying 2 of these power banks, you are getting the same power in your Nebo to be able to add charge to your phone. So think about this. If you're an iPhone 8 user, it's going to give you an additional about 12.5 hours on your phone.
Okay.
If you're an Android, as an example, if you have the Android S9, it's going to give you about 19 additional hours on your phone. So instead of one of these tiny little rickety chargers, you've got the charging power built into your Nebo, and it's that huge flashlight. It's also a lantern. It's hands-free, as you mentioned, and it collapses completely flat. This is IPX4 rated, so it's water resistant.
Okay.
Maybe you love to get out in the out of doors. Maybe you're hiking or camping, or maybe you like to get on a paddle board, or maybe you go to the beach. You don't worry about this being destroyed because it is water resistant. It's also impact resistant. So you can bang this around, throw it in your bag. You don't have to worry about being kind and gentle to it. It is meant to be used and meant to be enjoyed. And I know we have our studio lights a little bit lower here. I'm just going to prop this one up and show you. You can use it propped. You're going to be able to use it hung, however you want to do it. But let's kind of wander over here behind us a little bit. Look at this beautiful area. So we were actually talking to some HSN team members the other night. They do these reenactments, like the war reenactments, right? And they have all these big tents and they camp out for the whole weekend. And it was our friend Wyatt, and he was saying, I was thinking about buying one of those big lights on a big pole. It was hundreds of dollars, and then there's no power at the campsite, or if there is, you have to pay more. And this is so perfect because look, it's illuminating this entire outdoor area. It looks so gorgeous. And again, created by a team, Nebo, an incredible company, 20-year innovators out of Fort Worth, Texas. And you know what they call themselves? Restless inventors, because they want to come up with really cool, usable products that are fun, that are easy, that are innovative, and that are super practical.
Let me help everybody out right now, okay? If you have a list of people in your life, right? You're mentally or physically writing them down, right? And you're like, dad, brother, grandpa, teacher, blah, blah, you have this list, right?
Right.
And then you mentally go down your list and you're like, I know this person would like this, and right? There's always people on your list and you're like, I don't know what to get them. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
What do I get them? And what are they into? I want them to use whatever it is. Let me tell you, I mean, women, great. For some reason, guys love lights. Like anything that's a light, they're like, this is amazing.
And they're hard to buy for.
And they're hard to buy for because they're like, I don't know, whatever, you know, whatever.
Right.
You know, it's don't give them another pair of socks or a tie or whatever. They don't really want those things. Get them light. And I'll tell you, it doesn't matter how many lights they have, what kind of lights. They are always like, it's useful.
Yes.
I will always be like, come to this, you know, dun 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 dun, superhero with the light. When the electricity goes out, don't worry, honey, I got the light for us. It's a $50 quality light power bank. It is a twofer, so when your phone gives you that, hey, you're about out of power and you start panicking, plug it into your light. It's not gonna give you juice to your phone at any given moment. It's in red mode, it's in white mode, it's 3 different levels of each. You get strobe, whatever it is. You will use this, and whoever you gift it to will use it. You can put this on a flex pay for $10. This still applies to our extended holiday returns, which means you can use this light all the way through the winter season. At the end of January, if this is not the right light for you or whoever you gift it, send it back at the end of January. But you can use this light for 4 months before you have to decide anything.
Love it.
But I'll tell you, every single person that you're not sure what to get them, they either have everything or they just don't give you any hints. Absolutely this. Super practical. Everyone's gonna love it. One simple and easy button. Let me show you really quickly. Tap it on, that's your high mode. That's the 1000 lumens, okay? Tap it a second time, that's gonna take you down to medium, and it just kind of gently fades down to medium, which is 500 lumen. Then you're also getting that low mode as well. That's 100 lumen, and then you tap again for red mode. In any of the modes that you're in, if you double tap, it's gonna give you that flasher. So you're gonna be able to flash in white, you're gonna be able to flash in red, so that's that emergency
emergency lighting that you're gonna get, which is also really, really cool. And then look at this, again, I'm just cycling through all the various modes here. There's that lower medium one, and then here's the low. All of those modes so simple and easy to access. And then again, using it while it's extended, using it while it's completely flat, using it to charge your phone, propping it up with that built-in stand right here. It's never been easier. Sit it down completely flat. It's really, really versatile lighting that you're gonna be glad you have, especially if the power goes out. I will tell you, my family, they get a little antsy, right? It's a little nerve-wracking when the power goes out in your house, all of a sudden nothing is lit up, especially if it's nighttime. This is gonna help restore the peace in your family. It'll help make you feel a lot more at ease because this is room-filling light. It's not like that flashlight where we're talking about where it's that single little beam and you can see just a little bit of light coming out of here. This is one of the brightest lights on the market at 1000 lumens. So it really does a great job. Rechargeable lighting, I'm gonna show you right over here on the side, is where you have this great little cover because this is sealed to the elements, IPX4 rated, water resistant. You simply charge this with the charging cable we provide for you. It's that USB-C. So it really is easy to use over and over and over again and provides up to 11.5 hours of lighting on a single charge. Talk about great for emergencies, perfect for the emergency preparedness kit. Oh, but if you get home, kids are gonna wanna play with it.
Yes.
Dad's gonna use it in the garage. You're gonna use it sitting out enjoying the beautiful weather or maybe stargazing. I love the fact too, there's another really cool feature. I know we're almost out of time. What you can tap, just press and hold this button. This is gonna take you directly into red. So maybe you're sitting outside and you don't wanna wake the kids up and you're on your little camping trip, or maybe you're stargazing or reading a map. This takes you directly to that soft lighting, which isn't as jarring as that bright white. So again, lots of features here, really fun and easy to use. Oh, and takes up no space.
It takes up no space.
So
and
cool.
that's, I mean, think about the people that innovated this. They were like, let's give it 6 modes. Let's make it collapsible. Oh yeah, charge your phone up with it. Let's do all the things.
Let's do it.
And then you get to have this when it is on a 40% off deal. Grab a few of these on a flex pay and you already have them when the people on your list, you're like, I don't know. Get a light. They'll love it. They'll thank you.
They will.
We've gifted lights multiple times because it's an easy one.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Thank you for helping us during the game also.
Oh, of course. I was trying to stick your little hands into the bowl so you could figure out the okra.
I didn't know what was going on.
That's crazy. You're like, is this food?
I know.
You're so funny.
Okra feels weird when you don't know what it is.
Well said.
Really quick, our today's special, if you haven't seen it, let me get your eyes on it really quick. It is from Jamie O'Banion in Beauty Bio. It is